Test, test, 1, 2. Hey folks, how's it going? It is Monday. We're playing Stardew Valley with Lisa, Jeffrey, and Nix. Hope you all had a good weekend. Enjoying your Monday so far. And yeah, let's go with Stardew.
That's was last week the banking holiday or the one before?
One before, I think.
Huh. I keep losing track of things.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but you were talking about maybe you had to play inside the church. So I wondered. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it rains around you, Sometimes can be very local.
My child in the game decided to run straight into the pool or the bath.
Huh.
Didn't even get changed, just ran straight in there.
Huh. Stardew children are weird.
Especially when they start floating.
Yeah, I had a playthrough where my children would never be anywhere but the inside of the walls. Like out of bounds when you're inside the house.
Yeah.
Cool. You have enough weed? That part I saw at least. And that's all for you, or you're gonna share? Hey, you added another gram. Because that was like 25 gram or something, I remember. Oh, 22 and a half. I was close. It cannot have been cheap, I think. Hey, good for you. I don't want someone doing riffs that are similar to the song. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I'm a bit out of it today, yo.
Have you been tired or busy day?
No clue.
Yeah.
Not really a busy day at all. Nice. And upper left has greenhouse done.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Hank from the metal store is also very excited about all the new OPED things. I've never been a fan. I don't hate it, so it's not on the list, but anything more than I don't mind it is not.
Oh, sorry about that. Couldn't hit the button quick enough.
I thought you were gonna smoke that all yourself in 1 or 2 days.
Alright, fairy
Fair
garden.
enough.
Drop off fairy stone, fairy dust, lobster, dark talisman, bottled truffle oil, classic broken swing. No, we don't need any more of the bones, it seems. So fairy stone, fairy dust, fairy seeds. Gus wants a lobster.
I
Enter
saw
sewer, ask
today that
Krobus.
an Iron Maiden cover band is playing very close to my house in 1 month.
Oh,
Normally I don't go out of my way to go watch cover bands, but since it's so close,
yeah,
if I'm bored that evening, why not? It's live music.
yeah. And if they're good, I'm sure it'll be a fun time.
Yeah, the band itself got like good reviews. That they're like very
Nice.
passionate about what they do, and that it's fair.
Yeah,
They try to keep it close to it all depends on.
yes.
I mean, like I said, I've never been like going out of my way to try to catch a cover band. So if there's only the slightest thing, I will not go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a popular cover band for the Prodigy that's playing next year. Not too far from Nick's, so we're gonna go and see them.
That's cool.
Like the top cover band, like they're not just like one of the cover bands. They are like, if you can't see the original, they're the next best thing.
Nice.
So excited about that. And they are apparently local as well, so it's kind of like their own home gig kind of thing.
I really decent name from that cover band, Light. I mean, I know there's a like very popular Iron Maiden cover band, completely. It's female only.
Oh,
They're called the Iron Maidens,
nice, like it.
and I know they're like some a bit more, well, not extremely well known, but they have some members that also play in uh, like like other bands that are not cover bands and
Gotcha.
have some success with that.
So it's more like a fun side project for them, I suppose.
Yeah, because I know the vocalist of Immortal, which is one of the bigger black metal bands, also in a Motorhead cover band.
Oh,
I think it's a nice rendition of Scum. I just wonder if with a good cover band, if all we did with. Hey, I also played You Suffer live, by the way, right? I also played a bit of You Suffer.
thinking of cover bands, have you heard of a band called Me First and the Gimme Gimmes?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're obviously a cover band made up of band members from other popular bands.
Cool.
But they do ska punk covers of popular songs.
Yeah, that's nice. I think someone also started screaming Slayer light, so I played the intro of Raining Blood,
Nice.
but no one joined me. Our only fan. Now we had a gig Light and me like 10 years ago.
Okay.
That's 8 years ago.
Hmm.
I think there were like 14 people in the audience and only one was actually enjoying it.
Oh dear.
The rest were like people happening to be there, um, family and friends.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Combination of those, but there was one dude that actually showed up in a shirt of our band,
Ah,
and for some reason enjoys our music.
that has to be one.
Yeah. It's funny how he's a friend of Light actually, but he actually seems to enjoy the band.
Ah,
And every time I see him, he's wearing like merchandise from our band, and that's the most worn out shirt I've ever seen of our band.
right.
There's no one else that wears that shirt as much.
So you
Yes.
must live in that shirt then.
Wait, you're gonna build something next?
No, I'm just going to move one of my buildings.
Oh, do your thing. Otherwise, I want to do it at the same time, so we have to. But if you just move, that does. Not even my own shirts are that worn from our band. I barely wear my own merch. I actually think the last time I wore a Deluded Mind shirt was when I was painting in this house.
Ah,
Because I had like 6 anyway.
it makes sense.
This is the I got my controller to work again, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, awesome.
I mean, with Stardew, the controller itself always worked, but for 2 weeks, Stardew wouldn't recognize controller.
That's nice.
This is Devin Townsend, by the way, on Focus Light. I think it was one of his first big releases. Also, I've heard this album was hell to record because T5 is not fun to work with. I've heard. Even though I love him. I was planning to do something else today also. I keep forgetting what my plans are to start with.
Hmm.
Okay, I need a lobster. I will get lobsters again.
Grab pots.
Because I don't have any. Of course, I only have one. I'm gonna do this with Link because otherwise we might get a full album. And the Steve Vai Devin Townsend album has quite bad reviews, I know, but a lot of Steve Vai fans call it his worst album, but I actually like it.
Nice.
That's some nice cash. I have a dehydrator. What the hell does this do?
I think it's, yeah, just put loads of fruit together.
Yeah. Make like raisins. A.B. butter on there? Is it not? I own the Camp album. I could send you, and then you could like upload it real quick if you want. This is a nice workout, lady. Did you walk outside with the cat again today? With bunny is this? Jupiter. Do I have a lot of seeds or something? Right, I'm just gonna plant everything I have left. But otherwise, I'm probably not gonna use on the island. I think, or did I plant some crap there? Windows Movie Maker. Is it on Spotify? Oh, I did plant a lot of things that there's no use. Okay, yeah. You know, I don't use Spotify, so I had the. I got it from his Bandcamp, along with all the other albums. Either that or I torrented it, but. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer local files.
Yeah, if you got your music locally, you have to worry about download.
Do you use Spotify?
Used to, we use YouTube Music now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit cheaper.
You like these nuts? These nuts is also a band.
Nice.
No, it's not free, Larry. It is cheap, Paul says. It's cheaper than.
Yeah,
Plus,
plus
he's not gonna use it. Larry has a certain weird ass hate against French people.
oh,
Yeah, I don't know where it comes from, but Larry doesn't like the French.
he might be part British then maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, but that's the same as Spotify basically.
Hmm.
If it's free with that is Spotify.
Yeah, we went for YouTube because obviously YouTube subscription gives you like video and just the audio as well.
Yeah.
So it's like a 2 for 1.
Yeah, I just use Brave browser and then I have no ads anyway.
Nice. Yeah, do you have YouTube has this thing if you're listening to anything on your mobile and you lock the screen, it stops the music unless you pay for the premium.
Yeah, no clue. I started stopping I started to stop using things like Spotify and YouTube. Just like with lights, with what light says now, like, oh shit, this song I want to listen now is not on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was too much with both of those for me. There's a lot of also like underground bands from France I like to listen to music from. So I quite quickly kind of returned back to using like MP3 files on my phone, like when I did in elementary school.
Yeah.
But I had an MP3 player, you know.
Yeah. The problem I try to do something similar to that, but I never have the music sort of with me that I want to listen to. Doesn't matter what I put on there. Go, I don't fancy that. I want something else.
You gotta get like a lot. How do you say MBs on your
Yeah.
gigabytes on your phone?
Yeah. I need to have a lot of gigabytes and make sure I have a bit of everything.
I think I have one 128 on my phone.
Nice.
I used to do more, but it's expensive, so I
Yeah. Yeah, I have thought about having making like a little thing to put in my car to put like a big hard drive in there, but of course you can't carry that everywhere.
no.
But it's good if you're driving a long distance and you want to listen to stuff.
Well, 28 MB MP3 players I've never knew already. But if you meant 128, I used to have that one.
I remember I had a 32 meg MP3 player.
Um, I used to have my very first one was 128.
Right.
Then my father bought me an iPod, which was also 128.
Hmm.
But it was cool because it looked cooler than the standard MP3.
Yeah.
Then I got the iPod Nano
Okay.
when I was like in sixth. Yeah, that doesn't say much to your way of counting, but like when I was 10.
Right.
Uh,
Hey Paula,
that
how's
one
it
had
going?
4
Good to see you.
gigabytes, and
Hope you've had a good Monday.
that
Hope you've
felt back then.
enjoyed your weekend.
That felt like limitless.
Yeah, I suppose with the
I
quality of
didn't have
music.
to pick out random songs anymore. I could put on albums on that.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember
I did that.
the first MP3 player I had was just tiny little thing you could just slide inside your pocket. And it was just big enough to have a USB pointing out of it and a little screen with buttons.
My very first one was as big as I think, like a lighter.
Oh yeah,
It had no screen on it or anything.
just had the play button and stuff.
Just a play button, a back
Yeah,
or a forward,
right.
skip,
Yes.
a like scroll for the volume, and a button I could push that would make it shuffle.
Nice.
That was
Yes.
the very first one, and
Does the job.
yeah.
Apparently Emily has fixed some fencing.
Nice.
Don't know whose fence, but it's been fixed.
Nice.
You're doing good, Paula. Glad to hear.
Yeah,
Me,
yeah.
I'm doing really good.
Well, that's a later version anyway.
I went to the gym today, had a little workout, so feeling good, and had a good day at work as well, which
That's
is nice.
cool then. Wrong button. Okay, I better check on my crab pots. Yeah, I know which one. The iPods completely disappeared as well.
I can remember one of the last iPods was the iPod Touch, which was basically an iPhone without the phone.
Yeah, I had one as well. It was basically literally I got mine when the iPhone 3 came out,
Yeah,
and it literally looked like my friend's iPhone 3, but I just didn't have the option to put like a SIM card in it. That's it.
yeah.
That one I had when my Nano died.
Right.
after like a lot of years.
Hmm.
I had that. I had that one from. I said 10, but I probably was around 8 when I got it,
Okay.
and it died when I was 15. So,
Yeah, that did pretty good.
especially since it was mostly handled by a child.
Yeah.
And back then, they didn't come with chargers. And funnily, the iPhone now doesn't come with charger either. But back then, they didn't come with chargers as well. But like when I was 8, and my father was like, "Yeah, we don't need a charger anyway because you have a computer. You only got the cable, not the
Oh yeah,
not the
not
thing
the
to
plug.
put it in."
Yeah.
So every time it was empty, I had to give it to my father, and he would charge it whenever he was on the computer. And sometimes that was oh he wouldn't be home for 3 days. I didn't know how to do it myself. That would be 3 days without music.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, I don't know if it was most useless because it was way cheaper than an iPhone, and like if you had like children that wanted to have the iPhone games, the wanted to watch movies on the screen, you could buy them an iPod Touch without having to buy them a phone with a SIM card in it. That's the phone itself is like 3 or 4 times the price of the iPod Touch. So I kind of understood why it existed. You had everything that the average child wanted in an iPhone without having to pay iPhone price. I think that's why they did quite well. It would be stupid for an adult or older teen to already own an iPhone and an iPod Touch. That would be weird, but I understood like what the demographics were for that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it had its place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've technically picked up an MP3 player today
Nice.
because I bought myself a Bluetooth. It's a Bluetooth transmitter receiver, so you can either plug some speakers into it and Bluetooth your phone to it, or plug something into it and Bluetooth your headset to it. But it also has an SD card slot, and you can use it as an MP3 player.
Cool.
But it only has can only go up to 64 gig, which would be enough for most music needs.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is it's a fraction. Well, I'm not sure. It's probably like 3 centimeters by 6 centimeters. It's very small.
That's not great. What was your reason for buying it?
So I could Bluetooth music into my car because I have a like an audio jack. I can plug in stuff into my car, but phones don't have headphone jacks anymore.
No.
So it's I bought an adapter, but I have to keep plugging it into my phone. So I thought I'll buy this Bluetooth thing, and I can just Bluetooth my phone to the car and just listen to music. Tettle. Yeah, my mother has quite a fancy car, and you just walk in to the car, sit down, and it just connects your phone.
Yes,
Mine's not
no,
so
no,
fancy.
I have the same with my parents' cars.
Hmm.
Although my father's car at the moment has the thing that whenever I walk into the car, it immediately starts playing my music,
Ah,
which sometimes is unwanted.
yeah.
I had this thing. I don't want to go into too much detail because it could get me banned.
Hmm.
But I have this friend that has like this very weird, offensive humor,
Right.
and he always like I can take that. So I was watching some things he sent me
Ah,
on my phone. This was months ago
yeah.
in the old house even, and all the first video all I saw was how to say it, video, no sound. I was like, maybe it's a video without sound because whatever I saw was weird enough, you know.
Yeah.
And next video didn't have sound either, so I thought, okay, I put my phone sound down. I kept messing around with it. I saw I had full sound. Okay, weird. Was it connected to my Bluetooth headset? No. And I put sound as loud as possible. Played one of the weirdest videos again, and it just didn't work. I
Hmm.
tried some other things, didn't work. And I went into my settings, and then I saw my father's car name in the output.
Oh dear.
And my mother was washing the like vacuuming the car in front of our driveway. So all the neighbors would have heard the horrific poop
Oh
sex
dear.
humor, etc., and whatever weird ass things he sent me.
Ah.
So I ran outside.
Really weird.
I ran outside to at least apologize to my mother, but she apparently muted the car last time she was driving because she didn't like whatever was on the music.
Right.
So while it was sending it to the car was not
Ah. I was lucky.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one heard a thing. So now whenever I'm on my phone and I know something that could be offensive or just very weird in general, I will check the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
If it's not my father's car, then I'll play. Be right back.
Okay.
Frantic mouse, was it me, Light? I don't know who was who. Well, not me. I barely use my mouse. I'm using the controller. Also, I was in the bathroom, so it would be weird if my mouse was doing things itself. I mean, it's quite a fancy mouse, if I can say so myself, but it don't click out of itself. And I'm happy with that, actually. I like to decide myself, whatever I click on or not. This is my favorite part of this.
Is there much left to do on the island now? Or we pretty much got most of the things?
So sorry?
Is there much left on the island to do? We done all the...
Yeah, there's still some things to find, and if you want a what do you say? Hint?
oh yeah,
You have to go to the right and to the ferret in the treehouse, and he will tell
Okay.
you like there's somewhere in the north.
cool. Yeah, I picked up a map that pointed to an X. I don't know if the maps come up, if they're still there, or whether they just give you the maps even if you have it.
It just gives the map even if you have it or not. So
Okay. I won't worry too much.
and you could always check because some hidden items
Oh, okay.
only only like spawn are like diggable once you have gotten the map for it.
Gotcha. Okay. I should check it out then.
But that depends, like the maps can be found by anyone, so if I already found it and digged it up, that I don't know. So
You'll
but it's
find
always
out.
worth trying. I mean, you can get to the upper left of my house, you can travel for free, right? So
Yeah.
it's all okay.
Yeah, it's worth a look. Just get everything watered. I think as soon as it hits winter, I'll get some sprinklers going.
Yeah. That way you don't have to kill any existing plants.
Yeah.
Fairy fountains. What the hell does those do? They look cool, but what do they do?
They don't do anything, I just like them because they're cool with some mod.
Yeah, sounds good enough reason.
This is my favorite part of this song.
Do you ever find you re-listen to just your favourite parts of songs, or do you have to listen to the whole song again?
First.
Yeah.
I have to like skip back to favorite parts a lot.
Ah.
And you?
I tend to sort of go back to the beginning of the entire song. And sometimes I like to build up to my favourite bit.
Yeah. But I prefer to listen to like unless it's like a stream, then I want like the radio like randomness.
Yeah.
When I'm alone, I prefer albums over songs.
Yeah.
That's why with a lot of bands, people will ask me, "What's your favorite song?" Like I couldn't really tell you. I can tell you my favorite album
Hmm.
because I like it in its like if it's done well. You know, it doesn't have to be a concept, but like if it's done well, an album is a thing in the whole. You know,
True. Like a
everything together.
a good mixed album can be in itself like a piece of music.
Yeah. Wife, what you doing here? Ah, not Satan's. Satan's Hollow. Ah. I was trying to look for this one song by a band called Satan's Satires, and then I found out that's not their name. So that's why I didn't find it.
Ah.
Then I found it, I forgot the name. Because my mind's a bit foggy today. I haven't been drinking or anything.
Maybe that's the problem.
Ah, maybe. Reaching for the night. I ain't drinking. Maybe like we've been like on a Futurama marathon for like 3 days now, like waking up Futurama till we sleep. So maybe that's just killing brain cells or something.
Yeah, it could be. It's a lot of things to take into the brain.
I'm like maybe I'm just influenced by Fry, you know.
Yeah.
Yes,
You've fried your brain.
You watch Futurama?
Yeah. Really enjoy Futurama. Not seen all the series though.
Same. We started from the beginning, and now I'm just gonna watch everything until the parts I haven't seen yet, you know.
Ah, awesome.
And it's Lisa's first time watching it.
Ah. Yeah, I like the silliness of Futurama.
Yeah. Now I wanted to try it with her because she's not the biggest fan of The Simpsons. She doesn't hate it, but she's not into
Yeah.
it. But she did really like that Disenchantment series, and that's the same people.
Oh yeah, I've not seen Disenchantment yet. I want to though. It looks fun.
So I was like,
I can
Usually-
really recommend it. It is just as silly as Futurama.
it's
Awesome.
Futurama, but fantasy instead of sci-fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do your thing, Larry. Do your thing.
I think I prefer Futurama to The Simpsons these days. Ooh,
Same.
congrats, Nix. Galaxy
Yeah,
Sword.
do your thing. Just request the occasional song. I always like the variation you bring.
Yeah, I found the Simpsons kind of ended up not being so interesting after a while.
Simpsons is. It was like a kind of like a sitcom to me, but a cartoon.
Yeah. Which I think they kind of designed it to be. It's your typical American family sitcom.
And there's a reason the let's say the term flenderization comes from The Simpsons, and that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
You've heard of it, flenderization of characters?
It sounds familiar, yeah.
It's basically when in a series a uh, character becomes like a weird ass exaggerated version of themselves, like they're not
Yeah.
themselves anymore, but someone is trying to.
Yeah, it's like a parody of
Yeah.
themselves. Yeah.
Like someone is doing a parody, but they are it themselves. And the first criticism of that way was of Ned Flanders in The Simpsons, that
Yeah.
he became a parody, way more parody of what he used to be, and not,
Yeah.
and it was too much for a lot of fans.
Yeah. I saw somebody on YouTube actually say that about The Simpsons, that each of the characters eventually became parodies of themselves and lost their original kind of
So
charms.
so the fact that literally the phrase of the term comes from that show says enough about the show, what it became in later seasons.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. It was funny because, of course, it was exaggerated because that's possible with cartoons.
Yeah.
But it still was kind of like a sitcom. And then it became weird and started to repeat itself. But what else do you want if you have like 100,000 seasons?
Yeah.
And sometimes it would be best to just be like, okay, we made this amount of seasons, they're great. We're gonna stop.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Mm. Exactly. I know with Futurama they nearly stopped a few times, didn't they? And then they eventually kind of
Yeah.
wrapped the story up.
Yeah, there's been breaks of years.
Yeah.
I've never been a big Family Guy person anyway, like,
Yeah, I think
but
Family Guy is almost a parody on purpose of something like The Simpsons.
yeah, there's some parts of Family Guy I enjoyed, but definitely not all.
Mm.
And a lot of the criticism it got from other animators, like the people from The Simpsons, Futurama, and the people from South Park, that criticized it for being, for example, lazy and
Yeah, a lot of
stealing.
the stories and the content isn't. It's a lot of the things that happen in the Family Guy are just because they want to make a parody of or poke fun at something without really adding anything to it.
Yeah, and then I think the other things by him I really didn't like.
Mm.
I never enjoyed watching the Cleveland Show, or for example.
Yeah, I suppose
It's
that's
like
just the same.
it was Family Guy, but very reused. They literally painted the whole Family Guy cast like brown, gave it like an African American team, and we're like, hey, we have a new demographic now. But
Mm.
it was the same. Like, I'm never really shocked by, like, I'm not easily offended, so I was never offended by Family Guy. But you don't. Sometimes to me, it felt like we're not making something that happens to be offensive. We're just throwing some offensive things in there to get like media exposure. That's how it felt to me a lot sometimes, the jokes, because it never really
Yeah.
had a different purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah, same. It just felt like they used offensive things and just literally used those only those offensive things without any other form of context.
yeah, just kind of shock humor, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah, but good
but quite
you could
random in my
Mm.
opinion. Like,
shock humor could be like executed like in a way that it's actually smart. But
yeah, I kind of feel like Family Guy. They just have like a conversation, and at some point someone has to say something offensive, and that's it. That's the joke then.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
think.
it's a bit lazy, I think.
Yeah, especially when they've got so many episodes again. They've not really got the excuse to start being lazy.
Well, I haven't
Yeah.
watched in years, so. Then again, I haven't watched Simpsons in like 10 years, I think, so.
Hmm.
Maybe less, but in a long time.
Yeah. There's some parts of Family Guy I enjoy, but then
Yes.
I can't watch too much of it in one go. It's kind of like, well, you watch an episode, get what you need from it, and kind of move on.
Yeah, it can be really funny from time to time, but if you watch like, in my opinion, like 3 or more episodes at once, you just feel the same episode all over again, but just
Exactly right.
Hmm.
different background or something.
Yeah. There's one thing I did enjoy from them is Family Guy did like a Star Wars parody, and that was kind of fun to see the characters in Star
Yeah.
Wars, but then they were following the Star Wars story.
Yeah,
It
they
was
also
less
did it with
random.
Stephen King.
Hmm.
Yeah, that one, I can also say that I did enjoy watching those. But, we're now just like naming like snippets of Family Guy we enjoyed. Well, with a lot of other series I could enjoy myself with watching like the majority of it.
Yeah.
Like I always enjoyed South Park up until certain seasons, and then it started to like also become less enjoyable to me.
But I do have to say that the new movies they released,
Yeah, I
those are
agree.
really good. They released 3 things, I heard.
Yeah, they released three like specials or movies, what you want to call it. They're like longer.
Okay.
They also had some COVID movies. I didn't like those, but they had some like the three latest ones. Those I actually liked again. I even left sometimes.
Ah.
I actually laughed a lot about uh, one in particular.
Yeah, it was
And
really about like like making fun of current trends again. It's what was, in my opinion, what I did good back in the day. But there was a certain couple of seasons where they still did that, but tried to have like an ongoing story between all the episodes. And
Yeah.
the series was not.
that just isn't South Park for me.
Hmm.
Thanks for the ban.
Nope. But
I
yeah,
know
one of
Larry's
the
a fan of
latest,
Bob Burgers. I never liked it.
yeah, one of the latest South Park episodes, I think, specials film. I think is really funny, and they make fun of like popular YouTubers, and
Yeah.
also Logan Paul. And Logan Paul actually used some South Park footage, remade it, like, and then made it into a ad for his new drink. He has.
Ah.
Yeah, those parts I did not like, but it was too long. We finished the museum, right?
Yeah.
Anything I get, I can sell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't forget to collect your honey.
Ooh, where's the honey again?
In the little garden past the museum.
Oh yes.
Yes.
keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, you each have
Okay.
14 in your chests.
Ooh. Thank you.
Well, it does look very nice. It would be nice. You put our names.
I
That's
shall head
awesome.
that way.
It's in the chest.
Yeah, I agree with them, like. But also with like COVID specials and when they tried to do some new things, it just didn't work for me. I like them best when they were like parodies of when they still tried doing the parodies of current things or just being like all out weird. I think my favorite episodes are still like in the first 6 seasons. Like when Korn does like the Scooby Doo thing and stuff. Nice.
Ooh.
Jimmy's Carmen was interesting, yes. I vaguely remember as a child there would be like this, like 3 or 4 cartoons in a row on Comedy Central. 2 of them, I think, were Family Guy and South Park. Well, I'm pretty sure. And the third one back then was something called Little Bush.
Oh.
And maybe I was too young to appreciate like political jokes, but I remember really not liking them.
Oh.
It was about George Bush Jr. being a child or something.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe I just didn't get it because I was like 12, but
Yeah, sometimes political humour kind of requires you to understand a bit of what's going on.
then again, I've never heard much from it anymore anyway, so it couldn't have been a great success,
No.
I think. Do you know about it?
No.
Yeah, that one. Korn's Groovy Pirate Ghost Mystery. I like that one. There it goes. Awesome. There's like a beekeeper at the end of my street.
Oh.
It has, and I walk past his backyard when I walk in the forest when I walk the dogs.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's a big sign that says, "Fresh honey." Ring the bell at for number 24.
Oh.
I haven't done yet. I really want to try, but I haven't yet.
Yeah, I bet it tastes nice, being fresh and local.
Yeah. Well, I hope it does.
Yeah.
Like I've had like local honey back in Almere, which was great.
Yeah.
And mostly local things are good, but I once made the mistake to get like local peanut butter that was like from this place that sells great nuts and peanuts.
Okay.
And they also had their homemade peanut butter. And it was very expensive. It was quite expensive for just a jar of peanut butter, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And it was horrible.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's disappointing.
sometimes we're just too used to the factory kind.
Yeah.
guess. That was wasted money.
Yeah, I suppose at the very least you supported a local business.
At least, yeah, I support them enough of buying their regular NAS, but
Hmm.
ah. One day for my pumpkins, 1 hour for my diamonds, so I'm gonna. I love this band. Very nice King Diamond worship. You like King Diamond, Paul?
I do.
Nice. Lisa hates King Diamond.
Ah,
Yes.
yeah, I saw King Diamond play at the same time as Megadeth and Metallica, one festival. That's a good few bands.
That would have been horrific for me if they're all at the same time.
Oh,
You
no.
didn't mean like that.
The same lineup.
Oh. Because I'm also a fan of like the band Testament.
Okay.
And when I was on a festival, King Diamond and Testament were like playing at the exact same time. Not even there's
Oh.
like half an hour
Yeah.
difference. It was just they both started at, I think it was 11 in the evening or 12,
Yeah.
and would stop at the same time. And I
Ah.
chose King Diamond.
Yeah.
It was weird anyway because they were playing after the headliner.
Oh.
I think they're both too big a bands to be some kind of be playing while people are already like some people are already demolishing their tents and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been at festivals where the real festival stopped, and there were like 3 local bands that were allowed to like play into the night.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Well, if you like King Diamond, you might like this band. I'll send it to you at some point.
Oh, cool.
But you're slow at listening to things I sent
Yeah. Yeah, I might listen to it by next year.
you. Well, we're already in autumn, so.
Yeah. Seems plausible. It's entirely possible that I might not.
They're called Attic.
Oh.
Nice.
Ooh.
And was this the same year Metallica sucked, or was it the year they were good?
Oh, they were good this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're still good.
But I gotta admit, I've only seen Metallica once technically, twice
Yeah.
if you count the live stream we did in the theaters, and both times I enjoyed.
Yeah, I've seen Metallica about 3 or 4 times now. And they were good the first few times, and yeah, they're just not quite as good as they used to be.
Well, in the movie theater they were great, but it's probably edited in a way that at least. I would have gone on the same tour you were on if they didn't do the weird ass we require you to buy 2 tickets thingy. Awesome, Light. This was same tour as me, right? Me and Light were at the same tour, but I think the main thing was Light. If I remember correctly, Light could be wrong. That on that tour you had 2 tickets for 2 days, yeah. And we both had VIP tickets, but we had different. We had the VIP tickets for different days. So I was in the VIP section the day you were not, so we didn't meet up. And the day you had VIP, I wasn't anywhere near the venue. I was at home. I'm wearing my tour jersey, by the way, actually, of that particular tour. So that's the weird thing. Like I wouldn't have like when it wasn't forced on you. I don't mind going both days to a concert if I like my father used to go to Rolling Stones on it like 6 times on the same tour. But that one concert they forced me was like I'm not gonna get forced to do things. And it didn't sell out, so must do. Ah, that sucks. The day I was on but VIP 3 was the more expensive one, right? Because that's the one I had, and we didn't have it on the same day. That part I'm sure of. Yeah, same like. I've played all those instruments there. I've got pictures of me playing on Kirk guitar. That other VIP thing they did where you could meet the band members was a scam though. It was like 1200 something more expensive than regular VIP, which was quite expensive anyway. And you couldn't even get a picture with like 25 people or something. When I was there, I was early. There wasn't a line. There was just like standing there. So I could play. I played it for like I think 15 minutes. I would like. Metallica had like this, all these different kind of VIP packages, and the most expensive one was way more than €1,000. You could get a picture with the band. The only difference between my VIP package, which was like a limited free food and allowed to play in their guitars, and you could got like a gift bag with a shirt and poster and everything, you know.
Oh.
If you paid like a couple, like 1200 extra, even more, you could get a picture with the band. But what I found scammy about it is like that it was only for like 30 people, and
Right.
even if I had that money, those 30 people weren't allowed to take individual pictures with the band.
Right.
And I'm like, if I'm going to pay that much extra, because that's the only difference between the two. Oh, and they were allowed on stage for the set for the half a song. I remember. I don't care.
Yeah.
Or was that Kiss? Anyhow, I'm not going to pay €1,200 extra just to be standing with like 25 people I do not know, and probably being on the outs, like on the standing next to someone I don't even know because you know there's this only 2 people can stand next to the bed. You know.
Hmm.
I thought that was a bit bad. If people pay that much and it's only 30 people, you can take 30 pictures. Come on.
Yeah. Doesn't cost them any more to take an extra photo.
Yeah. No. But it was fun then. Like free spare ribs, and Lisa wasn't a vegetarian yet, so it was also free steak and free salmon there, like everything you wanted, and like champagne and beer. It was cool.
Nice.
And it was really high quality salmon and steak. It was really, really good.
Yeah, it was like all these girls in like uh, very fancy how to say waiter outfits with like silver plates with bringing you spare ribs. It was nice.
Ah.
Free food, not free drinks. We got 1 free drink because I think free drinks would go them out of hand with metalheads.
Yeah. Never offer
But
free drink.
if I remember correctly, the VIP lounge drinks were cheaper than the regular ones. I think. I don't remember. No, Metallica didn't have people on stage. No, it was Kiss that you could pay to be during I Was Made for Loving You. You were allowed to be on the stage for a second. No, it wasn't Metallica. It definitely was Kiss.
This was also nice.
Yeah, very nice. No, with Kiss was like there were 2 stages, a big one of course and a small one, and during I Was Made for Loving You, Paul Stanley would take like a how do you say? Like those kind of ropes you slide from in the mountains.
Zip line.
Yeah, a zip line to the small stage, and he would perform I Was Made for Loving You there. And during the song, some people were led on that small stage to stand around him, and they paid a lot of money for that. You of course were not allowed to touch him, so
Yeah.
no, I would never pay that much money to be able to stand for 30 seconds on a stage with a band. I don't really see the value of that.
No. Well, there's oak resin in town, by the way. So that
Oh,
mixes.
I have Big Barn. Well, Marnie probably doesn't work on Sundays anyway. I'll go by
Morning
tomorrow.
works. I
Oh.
guess.
Till 4 probably, yeah?
Probably, yeah, but I bought it that.
Yeah, she stopped working today. Marnie's one of the more lazy ones.
If you go like Wednesday, then you might be able to buy like the edible catalogue, and then you can buy anything you need from when Barney isn't around.
Ah. And any other concerts planned besides the Prodigy tribute?
Got is it Scouting for Girls we're going to next?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scouting for Girls we're going to.
Right.
They're going to get into the gig for free because Nix has family working there.
Awesome.
So I thought, yeah, why not?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're okay. I haven't listened to a lot of their stuff, but They seem fun.
Which are?
What do you say they are, Nix?
What?
I'm not entirely sure what their genre is.
No.
Like metal?
Not quite metal, no.
I found out about the Iron Maiden cover band because there's like this small place where sometimes bands play near us, apparently.
Right.
Let's just pop
And
apparently.
Okay, the just name is Pop.
during the day, it's where old people and children gather to, socialize.
Oh, cool.
It's like a town hall. Or,
Yeah,
no, not.
a
Like the
community.
thing in Stardew, basically.
Yeah, community centre.
Yeah, community center.
Yeah, that's cool.
And they're also like hosting an outdoors/indoors festival with two stages, one inside, one outside.
Yeah,
And the metal store was promoting it, so I was like, maybe there's something fun, some local metal band. I've listened to, I quickly listened to every band on the list, and it's like 10 bands. It's only €10, and I would have still think I wasted my money if I would have. It was horrible, all of them.
Ah,
But then I saw on there the schedule for the next couple of months Iron Maiden cover band. I was like, maybe.
You know you need to plant pumpkin seeds today, or else they won't.
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm very, very.
Do you have?
No, I'll cheat. I try to use the cheat menu as little as possible. Today I need some help, it seems. Thanks. Like one of my friends in America went to a Slipknot cover band some time ago.
oh,
And I think Slipknot, that's a difficult band to
yeah.
cover.
Yeah, it's not something you can just walk up on stage and just do.
No, but you also wherever you do Metallica, Iron Maiden, Rolling Stones, as long as you know like at least two people that play guitar, know the lyrics, a drummer and a bass player, you're kind of okay,
Yeah,
Even though Rolling Stones also have a lot of like saxophone and stuff, you could skip those songs and still sound like Rolling Stones, but you cannot do Slipknot that way.
no.
You really need. But he said it was great, very close to original.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
We just sent a couple of their songs to our group. They're their more known song.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll probably need to listen to a few of them just to familiarise myself again.
Wait, man.
The band may go in the sea next. Let me go to see him.
I need a small break.
Oh, yeah, next month we can see them. The next thing we're going to is Milton Jones. So it's not next Friday, but the Friday after. That should be a lot of fun. There's going to be a few Fridays in the coming weeks that there'll be no streams. So next Friday won't be a stream. There'll be a stream this Friday, but not next Friday, not the Friday after. Not the Friday after. Friday after that there will be, but then week after that, no. Week after that, no. Yeah. A lot of Friday streams will be cancelled. So good. Enjoying myself. I'm going to be right back myself.
Okay.
I most definitely was not there. No, I had a run light. I got sick. Time was yeah. I still feel sick. I always like the fair, even though I have nothing else to gain from there. But I'm also going to check out the songs in after stream. Next, thanks for sharing those. What should I call my picks? Because I want to stay in the gangster rap team. Or not. Attack? No. Cool. This is a weird name in itself, so I'm gonna keep it.
Okie dokie, I'm back.
Oh, I'm back as well.
Welcome back.
Awesome.
Oh.
9 items for the display tomorrow.
I have.
Awesome.
And who's going moving?
I am with Sandy.
Can you wait?
It already started.
Ah,
Also, Abigail is here with Sebastian and Sam.
that's weird. He's also standing on the farm.
Maybe she had a twin sister.
NPCs are not very, how to say, built around multiplayer.
No,
This whole game isn't.
no, it's a miracle it works, I suppose.
Yeah. When you were on your date with Emily, I saw her walk around.
Hmm. Bless you.
Good number.
Thank you. Thank you, like.
Really wants bug meat.
Yep. No more level on did you have that again? Okay. A good one. You want 100, right?
Yeah.
Put 11 in there. Just happen to be carrying 11 bug meat on me.
Nice.
went to the that little mini dungeon in the sewers.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Those have a lot of bugs. But while I was running to the bathroom because I felt nauseous, so I might be right back. I heard you say something about no streams. When are you going to be going?
There's going to be a few Fridays with no streams coming up.
Oh, okay, so no Mondays.
No Mondays. No Mondays are good. Well, there will be one Monday next month.
Next month.
Next month.
What's with that Monday?
Nix and I are going for a vacation. So we're going for a holiday. So we won't be home.
Leaving the country?
No, we're only travelling up north, kind of like into the area of the country where it's mostly fields and lakes.
Cool.
So it'll be nice and quiet and relaxing, hopefully.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, that week we are away for the entire week, so no streams at all that week.
Yeah, understandable.
You know, there's a few Fridays coming up that I won't be able to stream, which is a shame because I enjoy all my streams, but Fridays is just like playing around making silly things.
Yeah. I mean, you could just do that if that's your main be like, okay, I really want to do this,
Yeah, I could swap.
but I can't. So I'm gonna do this on Wednesday, and we're gonna be back at Fallout for next month.
Yeah, I could do that. To be honest, I'm liking Fallout, but it's not something I'm excited about. It's a very slow game.
I mean, it may be a coincidence. I was just saying to Lisa, you've never cancelled so many streams on Wednesday since you've been playing Fallout. So I had the feeling it's not a favorite thing for you to stream.
Yeah, it's not. It's not something I'm overly excited about. But I'm enjoying it. It's a fun retro game. But no, there's other games that I would probably be more excited about.
That's okay. I'm gonna walk my dog.
Okay,
I'll be back in somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes.
sure. I like your hat. Ooh, made it about just in time. Ooh, leveled up my fishing, level 8. Deluxe worm bin. Can't recall if I've ever got my fishing up this side before. But yeah, I might swap my streams around on the weeks I'm busy on the Fridays. So as much as I'm enjoying Fallout, I far more enjoy game dev stuff. But can't miss Stardew Valley. So I'll probably have to post in my Discord because there's going to be a Friday stream this Friday, but next Friday and the Friday after there won't be. Potentially there won't be a stream the Friday after that, depending what's happening. Nothing booked in the diary, but there's things that could happen. Friday after that definitely won't be a stream. Friday after that won't be a stream. Yeah, I might end up doing that. Because I'm really enjoying making stuff in Blender at the moment. Unless we get back to Unity as well. I suppose be right back until Jeffrey and Lisa are back then. Put the stream on Be Right Back. I'll back with you shortly, folks.
Nice.
Awesome. Right, we're all back.
Also gave me a collectible stones CD in a tin that he had 2 or 3 of he found.
Nice.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Where's my wife? It sounds nice, like. I saw a squirrel today.
Ooh. What kind of squirrel?
Squirrel?
Yeah, squirrel.
I don't know.
Was it grey squirrel?
No, European.
The red squirrel.
European red squirrel.
Nice. Yeah,
We don't have the grey ones yet.
we it's very rare to see the red ones in the UK now.
Yeah, the grey ones are American, I've heard, and they
Yes.
are.
Yeah, they kill the red ones.
Yeah. And we don't have the American ones yet.
That's good.
Yeah. So who's gonna take the things for the thing?
Yeah, I'll bring them.
Cool. What the fuck is this? I have a basilisk paw in my backpack now.
Ah. Mystery hat. Awesome. Go with my mystery shirt.
Let's go to the fair.
Cool.
So why is download called download? The festival, I mean. Does it have anything to do with the internet when it started? Or?
I don't know. It started in 2004. I'm not sure whether that was kind of the height of internet. I shall have to look into that.
Was
Because-
it the first festival that downloaded the set list or whatever for the? I want, I'm curious.
Yeah, 'cause, before it, there was a festival called Monsters of Rock. That was held at the same place.
Doesn't it still exist?
I'm not sure. Certainly not in the UK. But between Monsters of Rock and Download, Ozzy Osbourne took over and called it Ozfest.
Ah, yeah.
So it was Monsters of Rock, Ozfest, then Ozfest presents Download, and then just Download.
You also have Nordfest, right?
Not in the UK, I don't think. I think it's not Fest in America.
I mean, for you, a Slipknot, your fave metal band, would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen and heard of Notfest, but I believe it's only in America.
Oh, Light says Japan.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, not likely to travel to Japan too soon.
no, same.
I wouldn't mind doing so, but it's a lot of money and a long way to go.
My biggest fear of Japan would be that I would miss a lot of days because it would be the heaviest jet lag I've ever had in my life.
Right.
Is there anything I still want from the shop? I literally have all.
Oh,
I'm just gonna gamble. Let's see how far I get.
there's nothing in the shop I want. Just do it for glory.
Well, I like going to the fortune teller. Well, that's my point. I lost it all.
Ah,
That's okay. Ah, I'm gonna get a child. And I'm gonna harvest melons.
nice.
You ever listen to that very first Slipknot album, Paul, where Corey Taylor doesn't sing yet?
Would have at least once. It's not one I put on very often.
Yeah.
Certainly not my favourite.
I listened to it. I've listened to it before, but I was like, "What's it like again?" So I put it on like last week.
Yeah,
It's interesting, at least.
yeah,
Like they're really trying to, they really want to have their own sound, not just be a metal band. But you can really hear how that's still difficult. So some parts just sound like generic death metal, and then it becomes weird, and then generic death metal,
Hmm.
and then some weird songs. Like there's no balance yet in making it our own. It's either very weird or it's very generic.
yeah.
Yeah, that one like. But they kinda disowned it as an album anyway now. Even though it was meant to be an album, they now see it as a demo, and the self-titled is the first one, I think, officially.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I think the
certainly
only-
improved.
Yeah, they improved for a while, and then it became bad, in my opinion.
Yeah, they had a sweet spot where they had it down and they kind of softened a bit, but then I think that's probably they're trying to. I think it might have been to protect Corey Taylor's voice for a little bit, so they didn't really go as hard as they usually do.
It's not about being soft. That last album I just didn't like,
Hmm.
in general. For me, it's like the Great Chapter and stuff is that era is like okay-ish, but Like the self-titled up until All Hope is Gone is all like great for me. You know, that's yeah. I've read about that. Like, I've read about it. Yeah, I was in a corn mood last week, so I listened to Life is Peachy.
Hmm.
I think I got in a corn mood because I was typing corn lyrics to you on last Friday, so Saturday I got in a corn mood.
Just remember to pick up all the items on the show, if you've not done already.
Yeah, the end so far I didn't like. We are not your kind in the great chapter I didn't mind, but it just wasn't like Iowa or something.
Yeah.
But the end so far I really didn't like.
No, I definitely prefer the self-titled and the Iowa albums.
Yeah, Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses is great in my opinion as well.
Yeah.
With 3-0.
Hmm.
One of my favorite songs by them, I think.
I think I've done everything I want to.
I'll hope it's gone. A lot of people I know that like they said they became too soft. They said from All Hope is Gone they stopped liking the band, but I really like All Hope is Gone. Okay, one more day because do feel sick.
Yeah. I'm quite happy to do one more day, unless you want to end it here.
No, I feel like one more day
One more day. Sounds good.
because I do enjoy the game. But like I said, I already felt weak, but then I became sick, and then now I feel black.
Yeah. You have to make sure you have plenty of rest.
Yeah, that will be fine. I mean, there's nowhere to go for us this week because the Dutch public transport is on strike.
Oh.
They want better like retirement deals.
Yeah. We've had similar things.
I mean, but you know, if the public transport isn't working, then the country's chaos.
Yeah.
police is on strike as well lately, a lot. For the same reason, they also want better retirement deal. And
But
of
I'll
course,
have to admit, I think public transport people are exaggerating, but the police, I agree with them.
I mean, you don't want 60 plus years old police in the streets, you know.
No.
But they are forced to now, so they don't want that themselves.
No, obviously.
Someone's gonna die.
Yep,
Yes.
might be me.
Run.
Run, 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 run.
Did you make
Ooh.
it?
Yep, made it.
Oh wow,
Nice.
nice.
Yeah, now I see it. You made it so close to the 2 that when we got the message, it already turned a black screen.
Mm.
Thanks for the ban.
No problem.
It's the viewers bots lately. The graphic designer bots are gone for me, but it's buy some viewers here.
Some items were put in lost and found.
That's probably what we dropped
Oh,
yesterday.
yes. Oh, Emily's water some crops.
Nice.
Is there any crops without?
All of mine have been watered.
I have sprinklers.
Yes,
I have sprinklers.
I don't know anything about corn. I realized merch. I mean,
Oh,
also no real albums, only a compilation. I should do something about it. Can't remember I've seen corn in the metal store, but it's there. I'm sure. The guides everything. You got Slipknot in your final collection?
I have not actually. That's one I wouldn't mind.
What metal do you have?
I think I've got some Saxon.
Oh, nice.
But I don't really have much metal.
Mostly electronic dance.
Yeah, all dance kind of stuff.
I mean, you mainly use your final for the DJing anyway, so I understand.
Yeah, it's only if I find like a good deal, like a rare vinyl, that's how I'll pick up. But I think it's is it Wheels of Steel? I think I managed to find.
That's
So
nice.
I thought, oh, I've got to have that on vinyl.
I know you have a big CD collection, Light, but do you collect vinyl as well? This section is nice. Oh, awesome. Yeah, guy, you never talked about it. I mean, at least not to me, I feel. Do you happen to own that one version of Sleep Dope Smoker that actually has weed inside the vinyl? That one's awesome. But I cannot really find that affordable somewhere.
I'll take your eggplant, thank you, Nix.
I'll share the picture in our chat that's like this. This stoner band me and Light and I really like. Also when Light comes in the chat, that's Light's intro song from that band Sleep.
Oh, nice.
And they did like a reissue. They did a lot of reissues from their one of their albums.
Right.
And they have this particular like clear green vinyl with real weed leaves inside the vinyl version.
Oh,
But it's it goes for around the lowest I can buy it now on Discogs is 269 euros.
right.
Average about 400, and they're also listed for 700. And that's a bit much for me,
Yeah.
but it's a cool gimmick. Like I'll share in the chat.
Cool. So look.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Oh, nice. That is pretty cool.
But you know what would happen with it. I would buy it and be like, cool, I own this. Then I put it back into the cover, and in on one of my shelves is vinyl.
Yeah.
And then you won't really see the difference between the regular version and that one. So.
Yeah, I suppose that's the problem with it's the vinyl itself is special. You'd have to have
I've got a
a
lot of
case.
special vinyls. You don't see them, but I like to take them out myself.
Yeah, as long as you know you have them, you can appreciate them.
Did I tell you my father found two random Soviet pressed in the Soviet Union Rolling Stones albums while unpacking last week?
Oh no.
Yeah, he already gave me all his old vinyl, including the Rolling Stones collection.
Right.
But like a colleague of him, when he was still going to Russia, this was before the war.
Yeah.
He was like, "You're a Rolling Stones fan. I've got something in my house," and then he gave him two random vinyls that like really old, like Brian, like first guitar player. It's not really neither my father's or my favorite era by them, but it's fun to have some that's pressed in Soviet Union,
Well, yeah, it makes them unique.
They're also like in the like Cyrillic. So I like owning that.
Yeah, of course.
Your honey's ready.
Oh, awesome.
Awesome.
It's in the chests in your area.
in your area.
No, it's worse light.
Yeah, the area that I've allocated to your.
Oh,
need.
okay, gotcha.
It's like completely unreadable. Yeah, I'm going back to the metal store somewhere next week.
Nice.
Wild honey and sunflower honey. Epic. Random thing, because we used to like to talk about direct translations being weird.
Oh yes.
I just realized that, you know, the ad
Yeah.
in the email,
Yeah. Yeah.
we call that a little monkey's tail.
Oh right. I like that.
Well, most you wouldn't like really hear like in an office or the CEO call it that. They would just use the English word for it. But most Dutch people I know say the email address like
Apenstaartje.
apenstaartje.
Huh.
Like name, email name, little monkey tail, gmail.com. That's if I ask for a person's email, they will tell me like that.
Yeah. So it's an informal way of naming it, I suppose.
Basically. Yeah, monkey tail, eh?
Yeah. That's a bit fun thing to know. But it makes sense.
Well, it makes most sense because the word for monkey starts with an A in Dutch.
Okay.
And it's basically most of the word for monkey is A because it's spelled AAP.
Right.
That's monkey or ape, you know. So
Okay. Yeah.
aap in Dutch, AAP.
So it's probably close enough to the at. That it's just as easy to say it.
According to Light, my email address is jeff_666 monkeytailsatan.hell. No, it's not, but I'm not gonna say on stream.
No.
Like, I'm not really. A lot of people are scared of doxing. I'll tell you my full name, no problem, but
Yeah.
I don't want a random spam.
No. Yeah, there's
To
plenty
be
of
honest,
spam.
the people I really do not want to email me that might be like lurking the stream that I blocked actually already have it and try it, but
Hmm.
still, the idea.
Yeah. There's enough companies trying to spam you as it is without giving it out to streams.
Yeah.
It just gets creepy then.
Yeah, like I said, the person me and Larry like had to block literally after that never gave up, right?
Right.
If you would like, let's say after this stream I offended you and you blocked me everywhere, I'll give up because I would even feel awkward to push myself to someone that really doesn't want me.
Yeah.
And this guy after like 8 months was like, hey, let's try if he wants to talk through email because I know his email. I'm like, no. He even tried a year later again with in a group chat in Facebook because even if you're blocked, everyone sees all the messages, you know.
Yeah.
And it was like a group that died years ago, but then he was like, hey, I don't care if other people see me asking for contact again because I didn't even reply. I just left. I think it's weird and honestly a bit sad.
Yeah.
Next step would be coming to my house, but he never had the guts for that. And even if he has, now it's too late.
Well, yeah.
New address. Not even in the same region of the country. Yeah, of course, Light, of course. Alright. That your love will be the waving goodbye song. I'm gonna sit down in my massage chair and drink water or whatever.
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun.
Sounds fun, yeah. Have a massage chair.
Oh, the massage chairs are good. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not like
very comfy.
they're very comfortable,
Oh.
but it's not like you've got like these very expensive one that feels like you're really getting a massage. These are just a bit
Right,
like you feel a bit
They
of sensation
they
in some point.
vibrate. Yeah.
yeah.
No, they're not the.
Yeah, congrats, Nix, on having a baby girl.
Oh,
Congrats.
Thank you.
congratulations! What you gonna call? But yeah, they're nice. But you know, we had to buy the chairs while we also. I'm gonna kill the game. Okay.
Okay.
As we said, I'm. We bought the chairs when we also bought the new TV, and the new nightstands, and new kitchen, and the new everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna buy some high quality massage chairs.
Nah.
Honestly, I bought the chairs because I like the chairs, and they happened to have the massage option in them.
Ah. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. So sometimes I throw these extras in just to kind of.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, at first I was a bit skeptical about the massage chairs because the like very expensive massage chairs I do not like. They're way too aggressive, in my
Yeah.
opinion. So I was like, okay, a cheaper one is gonna be even worse, but it's not.
I mean, a good massage that's healthy for you isn't nice. So be it machine or man-made, it's not to be.
No, it can be quite painful, but usually
Yeah.
works better.
If you're like hurt, because of some like sports injury, those massage aren't like the relaxing spa ones. Well,
No.
I'd say spa. I've never been to a spa. Maybe those are like hard as well, but it's not a simple shoulder up. It really.
No. And my father had one. It felt like two metal balls being pushed into your back,
Yeah.
and the balls moved around in circles. So I could see he was a bit trying to be like a massage person pushing their thumbs in, but it could hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, my mother has like a massage cape. You put it around your neck and then it's also on your back.
Ah,
And that like it kind of works if you have like a stiff back, but it's not like honestly, I'm gonna relax a bit. Fuck. Oh, I was cracking my knuckles and pushed too far. Fuck.
oh,
The only one who really likes the neck massage thingy is Ozzy.
ah,
It feels like you're being beaten up from behind.
yeah,
And let's say our chairs, it's like it could also be like if I'm like sitting on my phone and someone's calling me. It's
okay,
it
just
could
very
have been a
light.
bit harder even to.
Hmm. I'm sure if you're good with a bit of electronics, you can make it a bit harder.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, go and rest on your chair, and
Yeah,
we'll see you next time.
yeah. I'll see you Wednesday, I guess, or not.
Yeah, see me Wednesday.
Just do some game dev. You don't like Fallout.
Yeah, I'm trying not to admit that.
You don't like it, eh?
I'm not enjoying it as much as I could be. But I'll still do it. I'll still do it. Next week I'll skip it for game dev.
You get a lot more
Yes.
viewers when you do game dev as well, which
I
means
do.
You get to chat to people a little bit more while you're playing or doing
True.
whatever you're doing. So
There's more people dropping. Oh, what you making?
I think that probably contributes to you preferring game dev as well.
Yeah, no one really talks to me during Fallout.
Yeah,
I
barely
do.
anyone drop in.
Well,
so
yeah,
I always talk to you.
you do.
I will always put you on in the background.
See, you're not even Nick talks to me.
I send you hearts
I
and then
know.
I leave you to.
Yes. But yeah, I'll do it this week, and then the next couple of weeks it'll be game dev.
Yeah, I mean, and if you like, I know it feels like you were like, I'm gonna do this, but if I were you, if it's not as fun as you would have expected, I would admit it, and I would not bother with Fallout 2 because it's the same as one.
Hmm.
I would
Yeah.
just try to skip to the later ones. It's more the.
Yeah.
Did you play Skyrim or something?
I have not. No.
Then I cannot really compare it to something.
No. I've not played any of these big like open world RPG things. Not even played like The Witcher.
Yeah, and Assassin's Creed, of course.
Hmm.
I would call anything from Syndicate up like RPGs.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah.
But definitely with Origins.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They moved into the RPG realm, so I'm used to that kind of stuff at least. But yeah, I'll have a think. It'll be a few weeks without Fallout, and by that point, we go, you know what? I don't want to go back.
It's better for you.
Yeah.
Good night. We're gonna ending.
Yes. Hope you have a good night. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you next time.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Nix, I'll speak to you shortly.
Yeah, I'll speak to you shortly.
Bye.
Bye.
Right, folks, that's the end of the stream. I say there will be a Wednesday stream for Fallout 1, but it'll be the last one for a little while. We'll see how it goes. We might drop Fallout because we don't get a lot of viewers for Fallout. I'm kind of enjoying the game, but at the same time it's tedious, so we'll see how it goes with that. But yeah, Fallout on Wednesday, game dev stuff on Friday. Aussie. Tettle. Yeah, we'll do some more Blender on Friday. Oh, more Tettles. Yeah, more Blender on Friday. Then hopefully after that, we'll get the Blender stuff and put it into Unity, and we'll get the full package together. So that's gonna be the fun thing, making things and then interacting within games. So that's definitely more fun and more interesting, generally speaking. So week after, so not this week we'll be doing usual Friday. Next week and the week after that, no Friday streams. So we'll probably move that to Wednesday, and we'll drop Fallout for a little bit. Cool. Well, thank you for joining us. Hope you had a good Monday. Enjoy what Monday you have left. Hope you have a good week, and we'll see you on Wednesday. So hope you have a good night. Good night.